Or jogging.
Oh, he's dancing. Look at him go. Welcome back to Brostalgia. We are back.
Yeah.
Right away.
We are.
That's. I'm almost annoyed at us for having too much content.
We're having too much fun.
Because
it's fine. It'll be much easier for me editing.
Well, yeah, that's true. But it would have been like we could have had one episode per level.
Yeah,
that would have been good. No, we're just getting too good at this. We're getting too good at having banter.
Too good. I've been enjoying doing the editing for Lego Racers because it's so much less effort than it has been for than editing Hit and Run, because these are like quite long recording sessions per episode, and we're trying to do it like one episode per level, and that's becoming quite difficult. So now we're in 2. Now it's. And I'm still playing. Or did you want to switch over?
No, you finish. You finish a Pooh's level. That's all good.
Level.
Yeah. I'll do Bart's next time.
That's fine.
Why are you parking on the thing? Get out of the car.
I need to get out of the car.
Get out of the car, Ewan.
Ugh.
Come on. Shocking behaviour.
I'm gonna follow the trail of donuts.
Follow the trail of donuts to the cop.
That's funny.
I do love all of the like incompetent police humor.
The anti-cop humor in The Simpsons is actually really good. What's the what is it? Is it the lottery episode? There's the joke about like someone calls the police and they're all busy watching the TV, oh, yeah. And he's like, no, you have the wrong number. This is 912.
Yeah. There's one that really annoys me. There's a joke that always really annoys me. And I think it's in one of the later seasons, but Lisa runs away. I can't remember why. Is that the one where Maggie scores higher than her on an IQ test, I think? So Lisa gets jealous and runs away. And Chief Wiggum comes to investigate and take a statement and stuff. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, we'll find your daughter. Now, if you could just fill out these police feedback forms. And Marge, like, ticks somewhat satisfied. And Chief Wiggum's like, oh, that's fine. Well, maybe we'll just somewhat find your daughter. So she changes it.
That's pretty funny.
But it really annoys me because just imagine that happening to you in real life.
Yeah.
Imagine being strong-armed by the police over a fucking feedback form.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of jokes like that in The Simpsons.
There are.
It's like, they're funny, but
it's
then
like
if you put yourself in that situation, you'd be mad. You'd be so mad.
Yeah. There was a really good sketch from a bit of Fry and Laurie, which was about like if the police got privatized. And it's nuts that it's like this super like the BBC put out this ridiculously socialist, like anti-capitalist sketch, because it's like really like the world would collapse if people just had to, if like the police became like a private army that you could just pay for. Yeah.
I mean, Fry and Laurie was like what, 80s? Earlier maybe?
I want to say like 80s into the 90s.
Yeah. That's peak capitalism.
Yeah.
Going over the edge into full on capitalism.
Oh shit, I owe you a tenner.
I told you.
Damn
I told you.
Damn it.
I told you, and you didn't believe me.
I didn't.
No one ever trusts Frazo.
It's fine. It's fine. Double or nothing for the next level.
I'm not as confident on the next level. I'll pass. I will take my 10 simoleons and move on with my life. I'll probably gamble them on something else.
Yeah, put them on the football.
But yeah. I've not had much luck recently.
No.
I usually win maybe like 30 quid or so a month. I've not won anything this month.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not good. It's not been a good month for football. I actually don't know if that's true. I don't really follow the football. I just put money on it and hope for the best.
Yeah. No, I don't really gamble on football. I don't know enough about it. We did talk about this a little while ago. I think it was on La Fraisera that like I was watching the football with my partner's stepdad, and in order to make me enjoy it more, I put some money on. I put some money on Everton, And like every time I have told someone that I put a tenner on Everton to win, they're just like, man, you know nothing about football. Because it's like, that was just a bad choice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was a reputation for Everton being absolute gubbins, but like apparently there is.
Yeah, they are.
Sorry if you're
They are
Everton
maximum
supporter.
gubbins.
Banana bread? What the hell
I
were
used to
you
love
thinking?
Snake as a character.
He's a fun character.
I mean, he's alright. He's a criminal.
Yeah, that's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's fun about it, Ewan?
Crimes. Crimes are fun. Love committing crimes.
Crimes are fun. Ewan,
Do you like-
23.
Do you like committing crimes?
I tend to avoid committing the crimes, especially talking about them on a public forum. But yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm not saying anything incriminating. I just like committing crimes.
You just don't go into the specifics about which crimes you
Of
like
course.
to
Yeah,
commit.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they can't get you.
Yeah. That's how diplomatic immunity works.
That's absolutely not how diplomatic community works. You need to be a diplomat for that. Are you a diplomat? No. Didn't think so. Or are you? And you've just not told me yet. Are you the Springfieldian diplomat for
Yeah, I'm the ambassador.
Scotland?
The ambassador to Springfield.
Do you think someone's twinned their town with Springfield as a joke?
Maybe.
That seems like something somewhere would do. Or like Fox would do it as promotion for the show or something.
There was a Simpsons promotion at some point where they built a real life version of the Simpsons house
Okay.
and they gave it away. They had like a
They just gave
like
away a house.
lottery. Yeah.
I mean, that house is pretty big.
Yeah. It probably like you could just redo it and sell it for a lot of money. Like get rid of the weird like cartoony decorations.
I would just hold on to it for 10 years and then sell it.
Yeah, I guess.
You'd get diehard fans that would pay a lot of money for that.
Maybe.
I don't know how Homer manages to live in that house. He's the only one working in that family. And it's a big house. It's like, what, 4-bedroom house?
Yeah.
With a huge...
With a basement and a cellar,
Yeah.
multiple living rooms.
Upstairs, downstairs bathroom. And an ensuite.
Yeah.
Well, there's sometimes a downstairs bathroom. And sometimes it's a closet.
Hmm.
It's a house leave situation, you know?
Yeah, it's a House of Leaves situation. You know, a lot of people compare The Simpsons to House of Leaves. And
Really?
and I think a lot of people would miss that connection.
Yeah.
Really?
Not me. Doesn't get past me.
No, nothing gets past you.
No, I'm watching The Simpsons and I'm thinking, boom, House of Leaves.
That's
I'm reading the
exactly-
boand I'm thinking, boom, Simpsons house.
You think you read House of Leaves and your first thought is, man, this really reminds me of The Simpsons. I've never read House of Leaves. I don't really know anything about it.
It's about
Beyond it being
a house
weird and inconsistent.
made of
Is it
leaves.
a house made of leaves? I'm supposed to be smashing this thing,
I
am
think so. You're probably gonna blow up. How are you supposed to do that? Because
don't know.
surely Snake's car is gonna explode before you manage to.
I think I've got it. If I can like drive it into something, maybe.
Oh yeah, like force it off the road. You'll probably get a decent crack at it.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
At least there's no timer.
That's true.
Also, there was no outfit purchase for this.
There wasn't. I would have been out 20 quid.
Yeah, I should have taken the bet. That was on me. Well, you know, folks, next time, listen to your heart. Take that next bet.
Yeah.
Do the double or nothing.
Yeah. Don't. Weird.
Don't actually. Please don't. That's a joke. Just in case. I know there's a lot of YouTubers seem to get done for like promoting gambling scams and things like that these days.
Yeah.
I don't want to be one of them. I don't want to be the next Logan Paul, if you know what I mean.
I mean, for lots of reasons.
Yeah, but mainly the gambling thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seen that guy's body?
I don't think I have.
It's pretty ripper. He's in the wrestling biz now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a
So many YouTubers are doing that. They're doing
WWE.
boxing and
the
whatever the
YouTuber
hell else.
boxing's pretty popular.
where did that come from?
I have no idea. They do the Creator Clash every year. They started doing that.
What's that?
I'd love to do the Creator Clash.
What is it?
It's like so they get, I can't remember who organizes it. It's some big YouTuber. And basically schedules like 10 fights with 10 fights with 20 YouTubers.
Right.
Spaced out throughout the evening. It's all for charity and everything. But it's kind of a fun event. Like, I kind of like the idea of it.
I guess.
I'd love to do it.
I mean, if
I'd love to just go
It's for charity.
ragging on some other YouTuber. Me versus Tom Scott. Just
You versus Tom Scott. That'd be funny.
yeah. That dude's smart. His brain would
I'd like to see Tom Scott in a boxing match.
I think his brain's got enough knowledge in it. It would just like you punch
I
it
am
and he
here
just
in the
completely
red
still.
corner. That was really stupid. I'm sorry.
No, it was
that was a
fine.
dumb joke.
It was fine. I giggled.
I love the Tom Scott memes of him just being like
yeah,
those are
it's
good
so
reaction
funny.
a good reaction image that's him standing on a beach and it says I am at my fucking limit.
Yeah, that's me. Every other day, I think.
If this car explodes, I'm gonna lose because
Yeah.
this isn't like because it's Snake's car and he's gonna shoot me.
I should clarify
Tom
that I do
Scott.
actually like Tom Scott. It's not like I want to fight him for any nefarious reason.
Oh man, I love.
I
Tom
just think
Scott.
it would be really funny to fight someone like that who's like very
Who's known for being like
very
intellectual.
clever and yeah.
I'd like to fight the Australian guy who just teaches people how to make mozzarella.
What?
You know,
I don't.
No.
Please explain.
There's an Australian guy who just teaches people how to make mozzarella, and like his like greeting in every video is "G'day, curd nerds."
Curd nerds.
And,
That's amazing.
and like his comment section is just full of angry Italians, like 100% of the time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be a fun person to have a boxing match with.
Yeah.
Creator Clash, me versus
You versus that
the
Australian
Australian guy that makes cheese,
guy. I think we should tweet them both.
or that guy that
and
makes
be
weird
like,
sausages.
Hey, can we
That'd
be
be
in
fun.
next year's Creator Clash? I would like to fight this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, you could do that.
I don't know who else I would fight. I don't know who else because I'm a fairly big guy, right? So I feel like my weight class, I don't know where the upper and lower limits are, but I feel like my weight class would put me against someone, a fitter someone in the higher weight class, if that makes sense.
I think I see. What
Like,
you mean.
I'd probably need to lose a lot of weight to match someone in the lower weight class. I feel like I'm on that precipice.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't want to fight any of the bigger YouTubers. I feel like they've got a lot of anger. Just because they're fat and YouTubers.
yeah.
I make that assumption that they're probably quite angry with themselves
Mhm.
and with life in general. I know I am.
Yeah, just mad all the time.
I'm just so angry.
Yeah.
But that's why like boxing would be pretty fun. That would be a good outlet for
Bart.
your anger. We could do a boxing match. Me and you.
Me and you? No,
Yeah.
you'd kick my ass.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it. A justified reason to beat you down.
Yeah.
D.
Not D.
More like D's nuts.
Yeah. You happy with yourself making that joke, making a D's nuts joke in 2023?
I am.
Yeah, you should
I
be.
am.
It was pretty funny.
I am actually quite happy. I do like a D's nuts joke. I like when a new D's nuts joke comes up. And I'm like, why did I not think of that? I could be Twitter famous if I had thought of that. But I didn't.
Like that one that Candace said? Nah, nothing.
No,
Not falling for it.
I'm not falling for it.
All right.
I got someone at work with
Yeah.
with Joe.
With Joe.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it was honestly, I was howling because we use Slack for work. If you don't know what Slack is, it's just like instant messenger, but for like a workplace. And the project manager on the thing I was working on messaged me and was like, "Hey, have you done this?"
You got the project manager.
And I was like, I can't remember what I said. I said like, "Oh yeah, I did it the other day. Joe asked me to look at it," and they were like, "Joe?" I was like, "Yeah, Joe asked me to do it." Joe? Who's Joe? There's no Joe that works here. I'm like, yeah, there is. Like, Joe. Joe's the one who asked me to do this work. And I kept winding them up for ages and ages and ages. Like, honestly, like 10 minutes of winding them up. Until finally, like, who is Joe? In like all caps. I was just like, Joe Mama lol. And I was sitting there like absolutely howling at my desk. And everyone just staring at me like, what is going on? It was probably quite embarrassing for everyone who wasn't me. Like,
it's really embarrassing for everyone who isn't you. That's like, how good your joke was. Everyone else was embarrassed that they aren't you.
Sitting, watching me laughing at something, and they had no idea what I was doing. But it was so good. I loved, like, that. I think that was my crowning career achievement. Yeah. That could go on my resume.
That could go on your CV. Stick it on your CV. Yeah. Really good at.
I once got someone with a really good Joe Mama joke.
Yeah.
I wonder if you just put Joe as your reference on your resume.
You just put Joe. You've not given us any more information. Who's Joe?
Put your own phone number, and then when they phone, be like, "Hello, is this Joe?"
That'd be so good. That'd be so good.
I'll pay you back your 10 quid if you do that. If you go start applying for jobs.
Apply for
no intention job. of taking them, but just like start applying for a bunch of jobs. But with Joe as your only reference.
Yeah, man.
The payoff would be so good.
It would
be worth
very
it.
Special.
Oh, did we finish?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's it. That's the end. We've got a big dramatic cutscene here, so I'll let it play out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to enjoy the? Oh, is the dinosaur going to come to life? He's coming to life. It's like that film that everyone loves.
Jurassic Park?
That's the one.
Apollo 13.
How is this like Apollo 13?
Houston, we have a giant dinosaur. That was the original cut of the film. Ask Ron.
Imagine Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, that other bloke who no one remembers his name. They're touching down.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the moon. They've got their spacesuits on. They touch down. And they phone in.
Yeah.
And boop 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 boop. Hello, Houston. Houston, it's me. It's Joe. And they're like, Neil, is that you? There's no one called Joe in this spaceship. And it's like, no, it's me. It's not Neil. It's Joe. It's me. It's Joe. I'm stepping on the moon. I'm Moon Joe. And they're like, Joe? There's no Joe. Who's Joe? And he's like, Joe Mama, lol. And then just hangs up.
Yeah.
And never does the big speech.
Never does
the one small step for man.
Yeah.
One giant leap for Joe.
One giant leap for Joe Mama. Oh, man.
And that was it.
You know, fun fact about...
And then they just left him there.
They just left him there. I know you've just made the joke. Everyone always makes this joke, which is why I feel bad about him and I memorize facts about him. Michael Collins, the third man in the Apollo 11
Michael
mission.
Collins. Okay.
That
would have been... See, if his name was Joe,
I
would have lost it. I would have lost it.
Joseph Collins. Yeah.
Mike Roach.
Michael Roach. Oh, man. Nah, my story isn't funny enough to follow Mike Rush.
You can tell us next week.
You can tell us next week.
Tell us next
Cool.
week.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
It's Bart time next week.
It's Bart time. Time for Bart. Bye.
It's time to do the Bart man. Fucking Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. That would have been